check, check. remind everyone that at Lawrence High School, sportsmanship is valued. We welcome tonight's officials, Mr. Moran, Mr. Kaufman, and Mr. Pelletier, as well as the teams, coaches, and cheerleaders, and fans, and remind you to please support your team with appropriate behavior so that a positive atmosphere will be experienced by all. Thank you. And now, ladies and gentlemen, this time please join us in welcoming the starters from the visiting Hampden Academy Broncos. At guard, number 2, senior Johnny Wilkinson. At guard, number 3, junior Corey White. At guard, number 12, sophomore Bryce Washington. At guard, number 32, senior Tommy Ray. And at guard, number 34, senior Ian McIntyre. Head coach, Russ Bartlett. And now, join us in welcoming the starters today. At guard, number 2, 5'10" junior, Isaiah Stewart. At guard, number 11, 5'11" junior, At guard, number 15, 5'9" junior, At guard, number 26, ranked junior, Darren And at guard, number 36, sweet junior, Logan Bowman. Head coach, Jason Beller. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please join us by rising and removing your hats as we honor our nation by the playing of our national anthem from the Lawrence High School Pep Band. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to let the dogs run wild.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Bulldog Basketball again on Central Maine CATV. Mark Merrill with you here. The matchup between Lawrence and the Hampden Academy Broncos. Lawrence in white, Hampden in purple. Game brought to you today by Shelley's Used Cars, Stanley's, and Gregory's Disposal. Starters for Hampden, as tip-off begins, Johnny Wolfington, Corey Winch, Bryce Lausier, sophomore, Tommy Ray, and Ian McIntyre. And quickly the other way is Hampden, but they miss on their first shot by Wolfington, and Lawrence comes away with it. For the Bulldogs, Isaiah Schooler, Kobe Netto handling it, and then to Schooler, Nick Robertson, and a long shot is often no good by Netto. Hampden with it. Gavin Heron and Logan Fortin round out the starters, and a long shot by Hampden is good for 3. Tommy Ray gets the scoring started. Schooler now with it. Lawrence back the other way. Drives inside. Heron outside now. Now the Bulldogs trying to work it down low. Can't. Bring it back out to Schooler. Around the horn they go. Schooler driving, get blocked, but it's out of bounds off of Hamden, so the Bulldogs will have it. Overton trying to get inside, can't. Brings it outside to Heron. Now around the left side to Neto. Neto trying to look and get inside. Schooler with it. Now Fortin with it. And now Robertson on the right side now. Down and low. Long. Neto fakes the three. Long shot, and finally he takes it, and it's off, no good. Rebound Hamden. And they'll come back the other way. Back with it now is Winch. Down low on the right-hand side. Hamden trying to work it. Good defense by the Bulldogs. Long shot is off, no good. Rebound ripped down there by Schooler. And back comes Lawrence. 6:13 to go, just underway in the game, and 3-0 Hamden, and they block it. And there's a turnover for the Bulldogs. That's their first. They have one apiece. Shot is off, no good, and rebound Lawrence. So still 3-0 Hamden as Neto comes up with it. Trying to drive inside. Gets it back outside, and Schooler took steps. And a sub right off the bat we have for Lawrence. That's going to be Nick Permelo. He's going to check in. Back the other way is Lausier now. Back outside it goes. Guarded well. I'm trying to go down low. The scoop shot is in and out of the cylinder, but they contain and get the rebound. Trying to drive again, and no good. Rebound Lawrence as it just drops down. Permelo with it, and now over to Neto. 5:25 to go, first period. 3-0 Hamden. A long shot and a three for Permelo. Nick Permelo, who just checked into the game. And he gets the Lawrence Bulldogs tied right up with Hamden. Broncos back the other way, trying to go inside. The pass is too far ahead, and another turnover there for the Broncos. Now down to 5 minutes to go. Tied now at 3. Back down low. Neto couldn't do anything with it. Brings it back outside. Now around the rim, and Robertson with it. Back out to Neto. Neto on the left. Fakes the three. Tries to drive. Defended well. Takes a long shot, and it's in and out of the rim. Wouldn't go down. 4:40 to go. Back the other way is Lynch. And now it's over to Wolfington. On the right-hand side, a long shot for three is no good off of the Hamden player, and he's not going to be able to control it, is Winch. So that's 3 for the Broncos, 2 for Lawrence, and the Bulldogs come back with it. 4:27 to go. Looking to go down deep with it is Fortin. Now Permelo with it. Tied at 3. Neto. Trying to find some help. Broncos pretty much jamming up the inside. Now with it is Fortin. Hands it off to Permelo. 4 minutes to go. A couple of defensive teams here, obviously, in the early going. It certainly was the case in the JV game. Now back out to Neto. He's trying to set up the offense here. Neto trying to go inside. Fakes. Goes inside the lane. Comes back out for a 3 for Gavin Heron. That's no good. 3:35 to go. 3-3 the score. With it now is Ray. Tries to drive inside. Can't. Good defense there by Guerin. Inside. And the scoop shot is good. This time for McIntyre. Ian McIntyre makes it 5-3 Hampden with 3:15 to go here in the first. Robertson now with it. It's back out to Neto and looking to see if they can get through that tough Hampden defense. Neto shoots the three. It's off, no good, and it's rebounded by Hampden. Back the other way is Ray. Hands it off to Wolfington. Wolfington now with it. Tries to get it inside. He does, and a scoop shot is good. That's the same way he scored a few minutes ago, did Ian McIntyre. And Jason Pellerin doesn't like it. He's taking a timeout, and he's all over the crew. So the timeout here. We'll be back in just a moment. Here at Folsom Gym, it's 7-3. Hampden up on Lawrence with 2:40 to go here in the first. And they'll have possession. Neto brings it up. Robertson now. So if he can get somebody inside that lane. It's been pretty tough to get through that Hampden defense so far. Now top of the key, checking in for the Bulldogs is Ballard. Ballard trying to drive. And fell down, but it's going to be kept by the Bulldogs. Seems like it was off a Hampden player. 2:18 to go here in the first. Neto gets it out to Robertson. Robertson trying to drive. Does the fake, gets it outside, now around the horn. Neto with the long shot is off, no good. Rebound by Hampden, Corey Winch. And back the other way they come, down to the 2-minute mark. Inside again. And now a scoop shot is good. Shot by Tommy Ray goes. And it's now 9-3 Broncos. Under a minute 50 to go. Neto now with it. Trying to go inside. Nice move to Ballard. What a shot. Ryan Ballard, his first points of the game. 9-5 now with a minute 30 to go. And now we got a call against Hampden. Looks like he traveled. That's 4 turnovers. Lawrence has 2. Minute 27 to go. Bulldogs will inbounds. Nick Pomerleau. And now into the game also is Dudley, Jackson Dudley. Ballard now holding it near center court. Schooler trying to go inside, can't. Ballard on the right side trying to drive baseline and gets it with Dudley sweeping in and can't get the floater to go. Oh, what a great try though. Back the other way quickly with 58 seconds to go is Hampden. Quick jump shot is good. Wolfington with the shot. And now it's 11-5. 47 seconds to go here in the first. Lawrence down by 6. Dudley trying to drive, and he gets stuffed. Big defensive move by Ian McIntyre there for the Broncos. 42.7 seconds left. Dudley will inbounds. Does to Robertson. To Pomerleau. Pomerleau almost with another 3. And here come the Broncos. On the right side, down the left. And a scoop shot is no good. Tracked down there by Lawrence, but Hampden gets it right back. Another shot for 3 is good, nothing but net. Brian Lausier with a shot. And wow, all of a sudden it's 14-5 Hampden. 19 seconds to go. Schooler with it. Over to Pomerleau. 15 seconds left. Trying to get something going. Dudley gets the pass. Finally maintains control. 8 seconds left. Trying to drive is Schooler. 4 seconds. 3. 2. The shot is off, no good. Lawrence and Hampden go up for it, and the buzzer goes off to end the first period. Well, after 1 here at Folsom Gym, Bulldog basketball on Central Maine CATV. It is Hampden 14, Lawrence 5. Back with the second in a moment. Start of the second period here at Folsom Gym. Mark Merrill with you on Central Maine CATV. Bulldog basketball brought to you by Shelley's Used Cars, Stanley's, and Gregory's Disposal. Lawrence with it. Down low, trailing by 9. Neto now finds Schooler. And trying to still break into that Hampden defense down low. Robertson now with it, trying to drive. Neto trying to lead the way, backs it out a little bit. Now over to Heron. Heron holds it for a while, now Schooler with it. No fouls so far, a good defensive game though. Spin move by Heron, he blocked. And taken away there by, good move by the Broncos. Scoop shot off the side of the basket, no good. And back come the Bulldogs with just about 7 minutes to go. Neto almost had the ball knocked away from him. Good man-to-man defense by the Broncos. Got to give it to him a little bit there. Robertson takes a long shot. It is off, no good. Rebound by Tommy Ray. And back comes Hampden. All down low on the right. On a drive baseline. Can't make a shot. Good D by Lawrence as well. And a scoop shot once again is good. He's pretty much living out down there. Ian McIntyre is in the low post, and he's making those easy layups. 16-5 now, Hampden. Schooler trying to drive. Gets inside the lane, goes outside for Neto for 3, and can't make it go. Back comes Hampden with Lynch. It's about top of the key. Now way over on the left. Or a wide open shot for 3, and that is Ross Webb. And now it's 19-5. And trying to go up for a layup there was Schooler. Can't, but he was fouled. No, I'm going to say offense, I believe. Offensive foul. So now it's going to be Mikey Ray in the game as Hampden comes back the other way. Shot from inside the lane is no good. Ripped down by Robertson, by Ballard. Check that. And now we got a timeout as Jason Pellerin not too very happy with the performance so far. 19-5 with 5:36 to go here in the second quarter as we are underway there. Back in a moment. Bulldogs will have it side out as they trail it here by 14. That happened pretty fast with 5.5 minutes to go here in the second quarter. No fouls in the game so far. A long shot for 3 is off the backboard and behind it, so that's going to go back to Hampden. So once again, the Broncos bring it up with 5:20 to go here in the second. Down on the right side, trying to drive baseline. A block is going to be called against the Bulldogs. Looks like it's going to be on Ballard. If it is, that's the first foul of the first half. And it is. Outside now it goes to Ray, Mikey Ray that is. Trying to drive baseline. It's Lynch, he can't go anywhere with it. Nice feed inside. Once again they go with that, and stripping the ball is Schooler, but Pellerin can't believe it. And neither can half the crowd. It's like, oh my gosh, I thought it was all ball. And apparently not. That's going to be the first on Isaiah Schooler. And at the line is going to be Ian McIntyre. And he misses it. First one, anyway. He'll get another. And it is no good as well. So it didn't hurt Lawrence too badly. Back the other way at the 5-minute mark comes Neto. Neto now over to Schooler. Trying to get something going here, and now we have a palming of the ball and another turnover by the Bulldogs. Wow. Inbounds by Winch. And bringing it up is Lausier. Trying to drive inside on the easy shot, and it's no good down under. Fought for and controlled by Hamden. Back outside it goes for a long shot for three is no good. Tracked down by Pomerleau for Lawrence. Neto back the other way. 4.5 to go here, 19-5. Broncos up. Down low. Schooler trying to do a turnaround, can't do it. Long shot for three is no good by Lawrence. Fought for, and Schooler comes down with it. Neto for three on the left. He got it! Kobe Neto helps a little bit there as he drains one, and it's 19-8. Down at the 4-minute mark now. Around the top they go of the key. Down low, trying to drive something inside at the base. Cut off by Lawrence. Drive for the scoop is good by Corey Winch. As they didn't see him coming down the lane, he got free. And it's 21-8, Hamden. Back the other way, Lawrence now, Neto on the right, trying to get it to Mullins. He tries to drive into the basket, can't, cut off. Hamden back the other way quickly. They got cut off by Lawrence. Trying to drive in the lane. Lost the ball. He drove into a Lawrence player and no call. That's unusual, to say the least. Trying to drive again, and this time he tried to get it up off the glass, but this time he'll be fouled. A Lawrence player they're calling a push. And apparently that's going to be 2 on Schooler. 3 team fouls for Lawrence, none for Hamden. At the line is Winch. Yep, and he missed that one. Now back in for the Bulldogs is, or I should say in, is Dylan Martin Hatcher. Shot, second one, no good. Rebound Neto with 3:12 to go. Lawrence down by 13. Pomerleau trying to drive, and they're going to say offensive foul. It looks like I don't know. It looked like he put his elbow, but I don't know if he put his shoulder down into it. That doesn't look like a very good call to me. And they're going to take a little pressure off, I don't know. But it's kind of unusual that the Hamden coach would take a timeout on that. I think it would be Jason Pellerin, but it's not the case. Yeah, that was not a very good call. Especially when they were going ahead and trying to get the just start the play, and he didn't look like he lowered his shoulder or his elbow that much. Nice acting job on Hamden, I'd say. .305 to go here in the second. Hamden controlling 21-8. Hamden under their own baseline will bring it up. Bryce Lausier with it. Now tries to drive inside the lane again, and it's knocked out of bounds. Oh, and lost it. Okay, well, that's 5 turnovers for Hampden. Looked like it might have been off a Lawrence player, but not the case. All right, now Jackson Dudley over to Permelo. Permelo trying to get something going inside here as Lawrence needs to get some points on the board as soon as they can. Down low, Ballard trying to drive. Hook shot is around the rim. It was in and it came out. Go figure that one. Wow. 2:35 to go, and a Hampden player gets a shot to go. It's John Wolfington with his second bucket of the game. 23-8 Lawrence. Hasn't been going the Bulldogs' way so far. Mark Merrill with you here on Central Maine CATV Bulldog Basketball. And it is off a Lawrence player on this pass. It went out of bounds, so the Broncos get it back with 2:14 to go and a 15-point lead. Once again, Winch. It's over on the left to Wolfington. Now on the right-hand side. Tommy Ray with it. Now the other way to Wolfington. Trying to go down low as they have been doing all night. Block, and it's in and out. Good rebounds there by Hampden, but now with 1:53 to go, Lawrence got a break. Trying to get down and get something going. Ballard with the long shot for 3 is no good. Rebound by Bryce Lausier. Down the other way it goes. Feed inside, another easy layup, and count it, and he's fouled on the play. Tommy Ray's been going there all night, and that is 7 points now, if you count that one, maybe more. And the foul this time is going to go on Pomerleau. Nick Pomerleau, and at the line, McIntyre will try to add to it to do it the old-fashioned way on the three-pointer. And the shot is no good. Rebound by Heron. 1:35 to go. Pomerleau with it. Trying outside to Dudley. Dudley with a minute and a half. Trying to get ball control. It's knocked out of bounds. It's off Dudley. Oh, my goodness. Hampden will have it with a minute 28 to go. And up 17. Wolfington trying to get the pick. Drives all the way, practically untouched. And Wolfington makes it 27-8 with a minute 10 to go. Dudley trying to have a little problems with the ball control there. Trying to go driving inside and cannot. Pomerleau now outside top of the key, trying to look for something. Under a minute now to go. Pomerleau trying to drive baseline. Nice floating move. Can't get it to go. Ball is loose, and it'll stay with Lawrence. Five turnovers apiece for each team. Inbounds is going to be Martin Hatchie. Dylan Martin Hatchie, I should say. 49 seconds to go. Down 27-8. There are the Bulldogs. Trying to drive is Neto. Dishes it off. Finally to Guerin, and Guerin can't make it go. Or actually, Fortin. 36 seconds to go. Hampden trying to drive. Does the fake, and it's up and in the cylinder. Johnny Wolfington. 6 points this quarter, and it's 29-8 Lawrence with 23 seconds to go. No urgency, it seems, on the Bulldogs' part. Robertson now with it. 15 seconds. Down to 10. Outside now to Neto with 6 seconds. Trying to drive. Up fake. Good move. Neto can't get it to drop. 1 second. And that will be it. Well, that's the end of the first half here at Folsom Gym with the score, Hampden 29, Lawrence 8. We'll be back with the second half in a moment. We're back at Folsom Gym. Mark Merrill with you here on Central Maine CATV with Bulldog basketball. Getting ready for the start of the third period. It's been pretty much all defense with Hampden. And at the other side, they've been pretty much doing the low pick and roll, and it's worked out. And they're up by 21. But Lawrence will see if they can eat into it here. Today's game brought to you by Shelley's Used Cars, Stanley's, and Gregory's Disposal. And we're underway here in the third. Hampden with it to start things off. Down low they go. And a scoop shot is no good, ripped down by Robertson. So Lawrence now back the other way. Bulldogs need to get an offense going here, see if they can get something down in low, because they sure as heck haven't been able to do it against Hampden so far. Schooler trying to break it. Gets it outside. Now Neto trying to drive inside down the baseline. Gets it over and knocked out of bounds away from Heron. So they'll keep possession. Neto gets it in to Ballard. Now Neto trying to drive once again on the left. Gets it back outside to Ballard. Back now to Fort Heron. Nice fake by Neto. The shot is no good. Rebound by Lawrence. Nice move there on the rebound by the Bulldogs. And back outside it comes. Schooler trying to drive. Gets it back out to Neto. Lawrence wants to come away with some points this time around. Nice fake by Ballard. He drives to the basket. Doesn't get fouled as a Broncos player went flying, but no call. Back the other way is Hampden, and now we got a reach-in foul on Lawrence. Go figure that. One foul not called the other way, one way, and then was called again the other way. So this one's going to be on Schooler. And now he's got three. Isaiah Schooler with three. Trying to drive the other way, and oh gosh, that looked like it went off of Corey Winch. Apparently not. So Bryce Lausier will take it in for the Broncos. Long shot for three is good by Bryce Lausier. And it's 32-8. Lawrence in a big hole with 6.5 to go, just underway here, third period. Mark Merrill with you here on Central Maine CATV Bulldog basketball. Neto now tries to find someone inside. He does to Heron. Heron now outside to Ballard for three, and it doesn't go, but it's back to Lawrence. Schooler, scoop shot, no good. Lawrence trying to get it, so they get loose inside, but the shots won't go down. Now another three by Hampden, no good. Fought for, and let's see how they're going to call it. Looks like Hampden's going to keep it. Things going Hampden's way, both one side of the court to the other. Another shot for three by the Broncos is in and out of the cylinder. Rebound. Now we got a push. That's going to go against Lawrence. And I don't know if we saw that or not. That's going to be against Neto. That's his first, but didn't look right. Back down low on the scoop shot. Finally knocked out of bounds there as Wolfington tried to get it in, but Isaiah Schooler said no way, and no foul called either. Now back the other way. Actually, Ray, scoop shot, or actually a pass that no one saw, and Ian McIntyre with an easy layup, and it's 34-8. 5.5 minutes to go here in the third period. Lawrence with the only 2 fouls of the game, team fouls that is. Ballard trying to drive inside. Can't. Outside it goes to Robertson. And the spin move is no good. Wait a minute. Before the shot. Foul before the shot. So the shot won't count. But Pellerin, Jason Pellerin is really upset. I can certainly understand why, but we're going to stay right here for a moment. 34-8. Hampden up by a mile. 26 to be specific. Doesn't seem like everything has been called Lawrence's way. They've had some fouls and they've had some pushing and shoving underneath the basket, but it seems like the officials either are looking the other way or they don't seem to see them, one or the other, which doesn't make much sense. You can judge for yourself. Game brought to you today on Central Maine CATV by Shelley's Used Cars, Stanley's, and Gregory's Disposal. All right, back now, Lawrence with the ball on the inbounds. Neto will have it. 5:23 to go here in the third. Lawrence down by 26. Yes, you heard me right, 26. Outside, Robertson trying to get a long shot away. He finally does. A nice arcing shot. It won't go. And rebound by Hamden. Back the other way quickly is Ray, Tommy Ray. And he waits for Wolfington. Wolfington now back to Ray. Tries to drive baseline. And he drives over. And finally they call an offensive foul on McIntyre. That's the first foul against Hamden all game long. What a surprise. And officials talking for a moment. And now Jason Pellerin, maybe on whether a player can come in or not or be substituted. Let's say he's talking to the scorer's table now, and actually two of the three officials are at the scorer's table. Still Lawrence down by 26 here. 5:07 to go here in the third. And it was just a matter of, I think, a player being able to check in or not. So they allow it. Logan Fortin will come in. We have Neto, Robertson, and along with Fortin and Heron. Robertson trying to get inside, can't. Now bring it outside to Fortin. Fortin trying to get somebody, can't. Stubborn defense there by the Broncos. 4:50 to go here in the third. Lawrence trying to get some points on the board. Neto now with it, trying to dribble, get inside, and now we've got an offensive foul against the Lawrence Bulldogs. Are you kidding me? That doesn't make any sense at all. I didn't see him touch him. I don't know if he even touched him. That's two now on Neto. By the way, Isaiah Schooler has 3 personals. The Lawrence guards are in a little bit of foul trouble. Back the other way is Wolfington. And to his favorite player, Ian McIntyre. And now loose ball underneath the basket as Parmelo makes a defensive play. And now we have a timeout. Let's see. Well, if it's a turnover or what. Guess it's a turnover. So Lawrence will have it. 4:20 to go here in the third. 34-8. Hamden driving the lane, and finally a layup, and it won't go! What a shot by Gavin Heron, but the ball wouldn't drop. Back the other way. And a drive by Corey Winch is no good, but he's going to be called for the offensive foul. That's his first. Now Robertson will take it out of bounds. Neto with it with 4:05 to go here in the third. Hopefully Lawrence can get something and come away with some points on this possession. Neto trying to drive inside, gets it back outside. Parmelo actually for 3. Long shot, no good. Rebound fought for, up and controlled by Hamden. McIntyre with those long reaches. Back the other way is Wolfington. Drives the lane. And it up and good, and count the foul. Oh my goodness sakes, Wolfington picking up where he left off with 6 points in the third period. Yikes. He'll go to the line, and that's going to be the first personal on Martin Dillon Hatchett. Free throw is good. Now Parmelo with it with 3:28 to go. 37-8. Looking at it now is Heron. Long shot by Neto is off the rim twice and no good. Rebound Lawrence. And back to Neto it goes. Outside to the right to Robertson. Trying to get it inside. Does. Back outside for three for Pomerleau. It's no good. Rebound. Lawrence fighting for it is Heron. It won't go. That ball is just bouncing around the rim but won't go in for the Bulldogs. 3 minutes to go here in the quarter. Wolfington outside for a three is up the top of the basket. No good. It'll go back to Lawrence. Tommy Ray with the shot. But boy, there's been a lot of missed fouls as well as shots by Lawrence. They've had their opportunities. Timeout on the floor. We'll be back in a moment. Hamden 37, Lawrence 8. Central Maine CATV, boys basketball, Lawrence Bulldog basketball, of course, on Central Maine CATV. 37-8, Hamden over Lawrence. Yes, you heard right. 2:53 to go here in the third. Lawrence has had so many shots in the cylinder and a couple of rebounds, maybe 3 or 4 and second chances. Just hasn't been able to make the shots go down, and they're down by 19. Neto now with it. Gets it into Pomerleau. Pomerleau now outside for Robertson, who takes the long arcing shot, but it won't go down. Rebound there by McIntyre. Wolfington back the other way with 2.5 to go here in the third. Wolfington trying to drive. Outside, a long three is no good. And rebound by, what's his name again? Ian McIntyre. He gets the rebound and the shot, and it's 39-8. Neto trying to drive. Trying to find somebody open with the 2:14 mark. Can't. Outside. Pomerleau. Pomerleau holding. Back to Neto. Neto up fakes. Trying to drive. Outside. Pomerleau for three is in and out. And rebound there by Mikey Ray. Back the other way, Wolfington. And tried the three, faked it, and now we got to travel. I was going to say, it looked like he took a lot of steps there, Mikey Ray did. So there's another turnover. We got 7 for Hamden, 5 for Lawrence. Bulldogs got to just keep trying. It's about the only word you can use at this point. Down 31. Pomerleau with it. Handoff, now back to Neto. Neto trying to drive from the left side. It's knocked out of bounds. They'll keep possession. Now back into the game is Bryce Lousier. Wolfington will take a seat. Neto to get inbounds, finally does, to Dylan Martin-Hashey. Over to Pomerleau. Pomerleau trying to drive. Top of the key now, Martin-Hashey with it. A long shot for three, no good. Rebound, Hamden. And now steal by Robertson, I think. No, it gets tied up. And the ball is loose, it goes out of bounds. It's going to be Lawrence ball. Good hustle there by the Bulldogs. 8 turnovers now for the Broncos. 1:19 to go here in the period. Trying to get it in, finally does, to Fortin. Now Neto with it. Trying to direct traffic with Robertson and also Fortin. Outside, Pomerleau. There's the up fake. Neto trying to drive inside with a minute to go. Lot shot for three is no good by Martin-Hashey, and coming back the other way quickly is Hamden, and he traveled with it. Good defense there by the Bulldogs. Mikey Ray stepped. And now 9 turnovers for Hamden with 54 seconds to go. Neto with it. 39-8. Hamden up. They're trying to work to see if they can at least get something to go down here before the period is out. Nice scoop shot, no good there by Pomerleau, and it's ripped up and tied up by Martin-Hashey and also Tommy Ray. Possession arrow goes toward Lawrence. And now subs. Back in is Corey Winch and Ian McIntyre. Neto will inbounds. 35 seconds to go. Long shot for inside the lane is no good by Martin Hatchie. And now we got steps by the Broncos. All of a sudden they're making mental mistakes. That's 10 turnovers for the Hamden team. 31 seconds to go. Once again, Lawrence will try and see if they can make something happen here and get it in the cylinder. And now, a 5-second violation. Wow. Come to that. Hamden. Bryce Lousier with it. 27 seconds to go. Trying to drive in the lane by himself. Looks like he took steps, but they're going to count the basket on the foul. Wow, is that unbelievable. That's the only way we can describe that. Yikes. So he'll go to the line. Lousier will. And the shot's no good. Rebound knocked away, and Lawrence has it. Carmelo trying to get an easy layup here. See if we can get it. No, they can't. As they come back the other way, here comes Hamden with 10 seconds left. Driving outside now to set it up for the last shot of the period. 6 seconds. 5, 4. Almost he tried to dunk it and he couldn't. Wow! That's never a good shot, especially when you can't dunk it and you try to at the buzzer. Well, McIntyre couldn't do it, but at the end of 3 periods, folks, it's 41 for Hamden, 8 for Lawrence, and we'll be back with the 4th and final period in a moment. Here we are at Folsom Gym. Mark Merrill with you here on Central Maine CATV Bulldog Basketball. Brought to you by Shelley's Used Cars, Stanley's, and Gregory's Disposal. It's 41-8. So apparently that basket, the ball went in the cylinder. So instead of 39, it's 41-8, and Hamden gets the inbounds to start the 4th and final period. Lawrence down by 33. Another feed again, and this time McIntyre makes it. And it's 43-8. Lawrence trying to see if they can carve into this lead some way. Ballard now with it. Ballard trying to drive. Outside now to Neto. Neto trying to drive. Well guarded. And has to bring it back out. And now Martin Hatchie turns it over with a travel. And Martin Hatchie is out. Back in is Schooler. Schooler with 3 fouls, by the way. Up fake by Hamden, trying to get it in, and ball loose, finally getting away with it. And there was a reach in, but no call on a foul there on Schooler. And finally Robertson hits it and makes the shot, but no good. Rebound. Nice play there. And now we got a traveling call on Robertson as he comes away with the ball. He was being defended by the guard, Lousier, and he called him for a travel. What kind of travel? What's that? That doesn't make any sense. There's no way. Hey, it's just what I see, folks. It's not that great, but I'll tell you what, Lawrence has missed a lot of shots, too, so. Hamden the other way. Down low. Now outside top of the key on the left. Trying to go down low, and Lawrence picks it up. There's another one. That's about 11 turnovers for Hamden. Neto for three. Oh, inside the rim, and it wouldn't fall. Once again, oh my goodness. These shots are just not going down for the Bulldogs. Unbelievable. Hamden back the other way. Shot. It's good. Wow. Mark Hutchings checking in. Lawrence, Neto, finally with the rebound, finally gets it to go for Gavin Herron. That's a first basket, folks, since the second quarter. Back the other way comes Hamden. Double teamed. Outside now with 6 minutes to go. Shot, missed. Hutchings gets it back outside for three, and it's good by Corey Winch. Schooler now to Neto. 5:40 to go in the game. 48-10. Yes, that's what I said. 48-10. Hamden. And now we got a travel called against Lawrence. My goodness, there's all kinds of mistakes being made. Strange. All right, 11 turnovers for Hamden. You wouldn't think so. 9 for Lawrence. 3 team fouls for Hamden, 5 for Lawrence. Wolfington back in the game, trying to drive. Looked like he walked, got away with it. Hutchings with the dish to Mikey Ray, and Mikey Ray with the basket. Lawrence down by 40. Hamden guarding on Schooler. Finally, Hutchings gets called for a foul. On actually Kobe Neto. So Neto will have 2 shots. First one is in and out. Wow, it's just been the way it's going tonight, folks. It's not a pretty sight so far, but can't say it has been for lack of effort. All kinds of effort by Lawrence, especially here in the second half. But shots just haven't been going down, and actually, frankly, there have been some pretty lousy foul calls as well, or non-calls, I guess you might say. 50-11 now, with 5 minutes to go here in the game. Hutchings with it, now outside to Wolfington. Around the top of the key it goes. Long shot by Wolfington is off the rim, no good. Rebound Ballard. Braden Ballard gets it off to Neto. 4:40 to go. Tries the up fake, now back to Ballard. Ballard looking for someone down low, nobody there. Goes down to Fortin, and now up and blocked. Blocked there by Hunter Dougherty. Neto to get it in, finally does. Long shot by Primolo is no good. Rebound, Hamden, almost a steal. If they go the other way, Hutchings with it. Now back outside to Winch. Back outside for a long three is no good. Hamden is everywhere as far as the rebounds go. Now Wolfington misses it. Gets control, trying to drive the lane again. And there's a charge. Finally a charge on Hutchings. That's his second. Lawrence will have on the inbounds. 50-11 still, with under now 4 minutes to go here in the game. Neto with it. Long shot for three is in and out. No good. That's the way it's been for Lawrence all night. Bryce Louse here the other way. Now Wolfington. Back to Mikey Ray. Inside, no good. Knocked back out. The top of the key, no good. Wolfington tracks it down, and now we got a push against Lawrence. It's going to be actually against Jackson Dudley. Might be his second. And it is. 16 fouls on the Bulldogs, 5 on Hamden. Inbounds will be Lausier. Wolfington now with it. Trying to get inside. Good defense by the Bulldogs. 3:28 to go. Now Lausier trying to drive inside. Can't get it to go. Rebound Hutchings trying to get it outside. Does to Wolfington. 3:20 to go. Feeds it inside down low. Easy layup is missed. Ball's tied up with Dudley. And it's going to be Lawrence with the ball on the other way. Now, a couple of subs there as some of the starters are coming out for Hamden. Andy Ray and also Drew Johnston. In now for Lawrence is Jake Patterson. Dudley stays in as Gavin Heron checks out. On the drive is Martin Hatchie. Now the other way. Trying to drive inside, and a nice try on a scoop shot there by Christian Adams for Lawrence. Got fouled, so it looks like he'll go to the line. His first one is no good. It's just been that way all game long. It's just been in and out. Nothing seems to be falling through that cylinder for the Bulldogs. Score hasn't changed with 3 minutes to go. It's 50-11, Hamden. Second shot, this time is good for Adams. And almost a steal on the inbounds, and ball's fought for. We got a tie-up underneath the basket by Dudley. And A.J. Todd, and it's going to stay, though, with the Broncos. 2:57 to go. Now back the other way. Here comes Hamden. Feed down low. Now back outside. Top of the key and around. And now we got a call. Lane violation. Okay. Another turnover. 50-12. Hamden. Dudley. Now we'll get it over to Patterson. Now drive inside. Outside. The shot was partially blocked. Lawrence still maintaining possession, and it got bounced off the referee's leg, but they get to keep it. Dudley trying to do a wild scoop shot, can't get it to go. Another shot by Lawrence, that won't go, and the ball goes off of Hamden, and it'll stay with the Bulldogs. Can't say lack of effort, it's for sure, folks, but I'll tell you what, it's just been not very pretty as the ball just hasn't gone down on shots that should have. Long shot for three by the Bulldogs. It's no good there by Adams. Back the other way, and I think Adams is going to track it down, and he will. Good hustle by Adams. Back comes Lawrence with 2:13 to go. Dudley with it. Martin Hatchie with it. Trying to dribble his way in. Can't. Back outside to Adams. Adams, long one for three. He got it! Christian Adams with a ray of light. Makes it 50-15. With 1:57 to go, and now defense by the Bulldogs. Trying to keep it from being run up even further, and Hutchings was trying to make a layup, and he couldn't. He was partially blocked. Dudley back the other way with 1:44 to go. Lawrence keeping possession, trying to get something to go, and it won't. Still Martin Hatchie with a shot, but he was fouled. And that'll put him at the line. And that puts Lawrence in the bonus with 1:38 to go. Foul was on Hunter Doherty. First shot is no good. Second one is good. 50-16 now. Back the other way comes Andy Ray. Good defense by the Bulldogs. 1:24 to go. And now we're going to travel on Dougherty. So another turnover. Too bad to see Lawrence have this happen. It's one thing to have the shots not go down. It's another one not to. And it looked like a ball was stripped, but it looked like almost a foul. And Adams strips it and goes the other way for Lawrence. Here come the Bulldogs with 1:06 to go. Dudley with it, trying to drive. And in the key on the outside. Shot is by Heron, no good. Rebound by the Broncos and also by Drew Johnston now in. 52 seconds to go. 50-16. Hamden. Defense by the Bulldogs. Trying to drive. No good. Rebound actually is not a shot. It was a tipped ball. Off of Lawrence player with 37 seconds to go. Subs for the Broncos. Now in to Andy Ray. 34 seconds to go. With it now is Winch. Actually Johnston. Drew Johnston. Outside, top of the key. Fake the three. 24 seconds to go. Got to drive inside. Open up. The shot from the free throw line is good for Ross Webb. 12 seconds to go in the game. 52-16. On the corner. Lawrence trying to drive. Inside. The shot just won't go. 2 seconds. 1. And that's going to be the ball game. So that's it, folks, from Folsom Gym here in Fairfield. Mark Merrill with you here with Central Maine CATV Bulldog Basketball. The final, Hamden 52 and Lawrence 16. Everyone have a good evening.